BoxBox Hub is an absolute essential for any Formula One fan, and the entire app with new widgets, statistics, localized race schedules, and countdowns, you name it. They even have support for Apple's new live activities feature with real-time updates during a race right on the lock screen, and honestly, some of the best looking widgets I've seen.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to Las Vegas and the first ever time the ALR is racing in Las Vegas, and I cannot wait for this one. This one is going to be a cracker. I have no doubt about that, but I'm in the wrong position because I've moved everything around. Right then, yes, it's time for Las Vegas, and I'm looking forward to this. Well, we had a really good race in Formula One, didn't we, when they raced here several weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, goodness gracious me, and I'm expecting more of the same here tonight then. You can see that on the right-hand side, we've got a lot of non-full-time drivers, haven't we, again? Gold and silver just can't seem to be bothered to turn up at the moment, but there you go. What can you do? Maybe we might have to trim the fat and get it down to 2 leagues, perhaps. But anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Enough about that, because every time I go in Discord, I just get really rage at them. Let's go on with the show, shall we? It is Las Vegas, round 21 of a 22-round season, then, which is going to be... well, the championships have all been wrapped up and everything. However, However, of course, there's still a lot to play for in the championship. Well, there's still a lot to play for behind the champions that have been crowned over the past few weeks. And Percy, of course, the champion, fantastic stuff indeed. The second earliest champion in ALR Gold history, magnificent stuff indeed. Boxtel second at the moment, then 34 points behind. No, it's Boxtel second. Troy is in third, 34 points behind Boxtel. Boxtel can clinch second position in the Drivers' Championship here today. Then we got Keza in 4th position now. Keza is good 17, but 4th and 5th for Keza and Immortal, both on 153 points. And also we've got. We've got Equalton, who is MIA at the moment. There he is in 6th on 135, 119 for Indigo, who is hungover. There we go. 8th position is Chaza. 9th is Gurman, who can't be bothered. He's 2 points behind his teammate. 10th position is Sam B. Green in the Haas car. 11th is Sloth on 78 points. And 12th position is Toy Coin on 61 points. 13th position is Liam, 14th is Mr. Rage and Ball, Nosey in 15th on 35, 19th for Marky, 16th for Coop, Chappers on 11, 10 for Nigel, and 7 for Nameless in the Constructors standings. Williams are leading the Constructors Championship, 167 points. They've already won the Constructors Championship. McLaren are second and 46 points in front of Mercedes, and potentially could steal that second position with a good result here tonight. Third position, Alpha Tower, last season's Constructors Challenge has been mega. Both him and Toy Coin, both Keza and Toy Coin have turned that team around then. 5th position, the Alfa Romeo. 6th is Aston Martin. We're just watching on screen now with Red Bull, 7th Haas, and 9th is Alpine, and 10th is the Ferrari team. Who is the first driver to set the time? I think it's one of the Haas cars, isn't it? Let's take a look. Have I gone all the way around the houses? I think I have, you know. That's shocking, isn't it? The Sammy Green, as far as I love the home, by the way, from Sammy Green. Fantastic. Joint Constructors, all of a sudden, Mercedes have had a nightmare week last week as their gap, which was about 90 odd points, is whittled down to 39 now. Williams are really coming at them very quickly now, aren't they? In the Mercedes team, that's down to 39 points, so with 132 up for grabs in the final week then. So the joint constructors could potentially go down to the wire in Abu Dhabi next week. But at the moment, no. It is very much up to play for Alfa Romeo on 894 points, 32 points away from the Williams team. They're being dragged along quite nicely. McLaren are in 4th. 5th is the Red Bull team with 6 as Alfa Tauri. 7th is Ferrari. 8th is Aston Martin. Haas in 9th, and Alpine in 10th position. I think that might be the second season in a row where Alpine are going to be last, then, mate. Oh dear. Now coming down the strip, then, of course, as you can see in the background, it is absolutely wonderful indeed, isn't it? Our third race in America, which Me personally, I think it's I think that's one too many. America is a massive country, but I think they probably should have maybe alternative events with Miami and Las Vegas potentially. However, Miami is not the most beautiful track in the world, is it? I personally would like to go entirely there, but there we go. Out of the final turn, then turn 17, which was very much a crowd pleaser on the weekend of Las Vegas. But Sam V Green goes fast and set them on a 32.5 to start us on our journey then here tonight. Chapper said, I've missed a Ferrari. I've got the wrong Ferrari. Coupe as in the suit then, of course, that beautiful Las Vegas livery. Then, goodness me, we got destroyed 72 in the session. Oh, goodness me, that's never a good omen, is it? Oh, dear. Let's hope it doesn't destroy any of our hopes and dreams. Craig R making his debut in gold tonight. And what a race to do it in here in Las Vegas then. Maybe a jewel in the crown several years down the line then, as going fast then is Cam. He has been a revelation since debuting in gold a few weeks ago and in ALR. And personally, I'd like to see Cam in probably driving in gold full time rather than a couple of other drivers that don't bother turning up. That would be my solution. Craig R is fifth at the moment then, but he's going for another bite of the cherry now. Jay Hings is having the third at the moment in the Alfa Romeo. Then we've got Chapper's going fifth fast as well. This is a very unique circuit. It's got a Ferrari off down coming out of, I think, where is that then? I think that is just at the start of the strip then. Good luck, Knowles is saying, and there's only 18. I could have, damn it. Haynes Sports down at Eden from a serious mushroom there. We've got no one likes the Alphas, do they mushroom then? There's a middle finger there. Ooh, just like you. Oh yeah, I'm in a really grumpy mood again. I don't know what it is at the moment there, goodness me. Well, I'm hoping that Destroy is actually a driver. I'm not sure if it's an interval. This is up to 19 drivers now. Watching the world champion, which is Lucas Percy. And what a season he's had then. Listen to this, too good to miss. This is 20th start tonight. He's only missed one race out. I think that was Singapore. Won six races, 5 pole positions, 15 podiums in those 19 races. Only 4 times has he not been on the podium, and 3 of those times was when he failed to finish. Really good stuff indeed. He's only had one fastest lap, Percy has. However, oh goodness me. However, because he's had 7 driving a day as well. Sean's got it on him, so 100%. I have indeed. Then I need to ban myself from Discord, I think, because it really rages me. The Destroy is Raging Bull. Oh, is it? Oh goodness me. Well, let's hope he doesn't destroy anything, does he? Mr. Raging Bull is now in oh goodness me, in 8th position at the moment, and he hasn't got his title on the board there. So just watching Percy's gone fast and say by 4/10 of a second from Cam in second, Sam B Green in 3rd position now at this moment in time. This is knockout qualifying, and we are going to be losing 4 drivers in this first qualifying session now. Well, Percy probably won't be one of them there, even though we are expecting a lot of track evolution around here. Knowlesy is starting on his way in the pesky turn 1 and 2. Here's Nameless making his 7th start for the Mercedes team. Sorry, making his 7th start tonight, making his 4th start, and making his 4th start in the Mercedes since joining them full time. Unfortunately, I was like, oh well, look at this. Mercedes doing a good job though of doing a bit of the toe here, and Troy had a great bit of teamwork there as well. Of course, Troy unfortunately no longer champion there. However, I am expecting to come back stronger next season, Troy, and I cannot wait to see Troy, Boxtel, and Percy go head-to-head in the championship, and I reckon a few others might also be involved in that as well. But Nameless in a very good 4th position there. I think that Troy really helping him, really towed him along quite nicely. Well, the Alpine team of Knowles, there's 2 blue cars in front of us. It's the 2 Williams cars, but Knowles is going to get a lovely slipstream here, as Immortal's not on a quick lap, I don't think, so I don't think that's going to help him all too much. But this is beautiful for Knowlesy, as he is very much being pulled along down the strip there, and look at that, it's almost like the Williams helped him there, and a big stop there into 15 and 16 then, and there's only 17 turns on this course. I think this is the 2nd longest circuit on the Formula 1 calendar. Across the finish line he comes out, and he goes 3rd fastest there. Of course, all you eagle eye fans out there will notice that the start-finish straight is not really a straight, is it, to be honest? As As of course, as here comes Troy now onto the medium compound tyres then. Of course, yeah, so we're just on board Troy now. There's a big braking point now, down into third gear then. There's a hop, skip and a jump then. Out of turn 16 then. As just coming into the water spot then. Of course, the pit straight is not really a pit straight, is it then? It's one of the shortest, believe it or not then, out of all the straights then, this is the shortest straight on the entire 6 passes there for Troy. The shortest straight there, and unfortunately, unfortunately, some of the last 6 cars will be starting on that kink there, which ain't going to be ideal at all. They were just watching Keza, car first down with the Max Verstappen S Cal with a lovely 17 there for the Alpine car, accelerating away there. As KD is saying, don't run over a drain cover. Then, of course, unfortunately, the whole of practice 1 and 2 was, well, not the whole of practice 1, there we had 10 minutes then, but practice, and we did have a bit of practice 2, but practice 2 was without the fans, and of course practice 1 was basically cancelled, which wasn't ideal at all, was it? However, apart from that hiccup, I think the weekend went really well, actually. And it's happened to other races, and it hasn't just been Las Vegas. Of course, it happened in Malaysia, believe it or not. I think that was their, like, was it their 15th or 16th race they hosted there in Malaysia before it happened to Roman Grosjean in the Haas in practice. It's happened in Baku with one of the Williams cars. I think it was George Russell. It's happened in Monaco to Jenson Button. So it's happened a lot of times to drain cover. I said it's just been a bit unfortunate is that the 2 Williams there going first and second. Williams have been fantastic with Immortal and Percy. When they came out of the hat from the draw earlier on, of course at the beginning of the season, and we was expecting the Williams team to be an absolute formidable challenger, and they really have been, haven't they? And that Williams team could potentially overthrow the Mercedes and the joint constructors as well now. Kez are going 4 fastest, Cam currently third at the moment. Chaz are going down the strip, as is Cam on the other side of the circuit, so I'm going to stick with Chaz at the moment now, as he is running down that. Knows he can get results like that. Percy wants bonus points there for the Williams team, as we've also got to go to say good luck to Gold as well, as that yellow flag is fluttering out there at the moment, and it's around where the sphere is then, isn't it? Of course, it's absolutely marvelous, isn't it? Marvel revelation indeed that sphere is. I don't know how much it cost, but was it like 2 billion, or was that a bit too much? I don't know. I don't really know my maths, to be fair. I just go with the flow. What, of course, and all that kind of stuff. But the sphere is amazing, isn't it? I am actually one of those sad ones that I actually do watch. I think I've got a page on TikTok about Las Vegas, and they're always around the sphere, and I think it's absolutely amazing. Good stuff indeed then. My first ever doing a session and Gold, and it feels awful, as Knowles says he loves the Williams boys there, as they gave him a lovely tow, didn't they, down the strip there. We just seen on camera earlier on then. Got Kaz then, of course, another new driver then to ALR, another driver who I am very invested in as well. Of course, it's very good to see. As Tango, of course, also in this session as well. Tango made his 50th Grand Prix start a couple of weeks ago in Goldman, so hats off to him then. And we have actually got a magical 100 start tonight for driver, which we're going to talk about in just a jiffy, and hopefully they do a good job as well then. Toy Coin's gone purple in the second sector then, so we go down the strip then. I must say it's going to be, I'm looking forward to that drag race down the strip. It's going to be magnificent indeed, isn't it? As just accelerated away then. 2.3 billion it cost the sphere. KD said, thank you very much, KD. As I knew it was around 2 billion there, but that's as far as I go. I say that 0.3 billion isn't too much, but goodness gracious, that's probably more than what I earn in my lifetime. Toy Coin going full fast, and the Alpha Tauri once again showing their strong performance out there. Brabbit, evening guys, and good best of luck on track as well. Great to have the silver champion, as Mr. Rage almost hits the wall then. It's great to have the silver champion then also in action as well. Of course, I think Brabbit will be back in action now as we go around the sphere now then. I was kind of hoping we'll have an ALR logo on there, but unfortunately we haven't. We just got a plain logo at the moment, and I'm not sure if colours are going to be banned like they were in the real world, or for what were they, but I don't think they were banned anyway, because I'm sure that they still had other colours on that sphere anyway, didn't they? But yeah, Las Vegas, it was a great race, wasn't it? As now is Mr. Rage there, doesn't want to get too far wide there. I got to say that was inch perfect, wasn't there? So he's out down at the strip then, and here he comes then. And what speed is he going to get peak up to for the Red Bull then? As we fly down now then, look at this, as we're going up to 221, 2. 222, 223, 223 miles an hour for the Red Bull team peaks. And before going for the final part of the course as well, it flicks it over into turn 17. Into turn 17 he comes then, Mr. Raging Bull across the line and going at 17th fastest there. Good stuff indeed then for Mr. Raging Bull. Sonat then making his 6th appearance tonight in gold. Remember that Sonat was an absolute revelation for the very, believe it or not, the struggling Williams team from last season, wasn't he? I think he only made 4 appearances for the Williams in the end, but in those 4 appearances there, he did really elevate the spirits, but unfortunately Sonat had to give up his racing seat, didn't he, because of troubles in his country then. The Sphere wasn't built for F1 really. It was supposed to host concerts. It's just next to the track there, the Sphere is. Yes, indeed. I think, didn't the first concert the Sphere hosted was U2, wasn't it? Which is really cool. It was built for U2, so I should say that, indeed. That, who doesn't love a bit of Bono? Indeed. No, I don't mean Lewis Hamilton's race engineer. Sonat coming down the first of 2 DRS zones around this circuit. And so we're going to just keep with Sonat at the moment. Then, of course, we're losing the bottom 4 drivers then. Losing the bottom 4 drivers then. Matt then says, Sonat there with a lovely hand emoji there. I can't see what that emoji is there because I've got to sort my specs out. There's a Williams crawling at the moment there. Limp home mode, I think, for Percy as he is struggling. I think that he's just getting out of the way of the drivers then as he comes into as Mr. Raging Bull has retired from the session. And that's a big crash there for, I think, oh gosh, it is a major crash there. Boxer was on an outlap, luckily. But Mr. Raging Bull is the first victim of the big breaking point now. And I've got to say, how do the drivers know where to brake? It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Because I must say, when I raced on here in my career days, I got very mesmerised and ended up down there somewhere. But unfortunately, we've already had Mr. Rage into the wall, and he will start 17th back. Oh, contact with the wall there for Sonat there, but he's carrying on this way. Nonetheless, then coming into turn number 17 and across the grid hatches, and he goes 16th faster than he needs to find another 10th per second with 2 minutes to go. He hasn't got enough time to come to the pits there, get another time on the board. Then Tango has so. Knowlesy is out of the session there, which I'm absolutely devastated by, because I wanted to touch on the fact that it is Knowlesy's 100th start here today in ALR Gold, which is supreme stuff indeed. I think that Knowlesy is only the 4th driver or 5th driver in history of gold, and certainly in the history of an ALR championship, not the whole thing, but as an ALR championship, to have as Tango goes 15th fastest just inside the drop zone, to make more than 100 starts. So I think Nigel's won, Emerson's won, Dan Murphy's won as well, who have made more than 100 starts, and it's all been in gold. Fantastic stuff indeed. Knowlesy's the 5th or 4th one now, so hats off to Knowlesy. And I hope that he has a good race today, because Knowlesy's very much been on the up, hasn't he, over the last couple of races. So hats off to Knowlesy. I'll be in qualifying too, sure. Don't worry. Goodness gracious me. So I've given Knowlesy a build-up for no reason today, because I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, to be honest, to be through the qualifying too. But that just shows how much I know about this malark as well. Mark Smith had to. I think they're doing 200 plus miles an hour in a street circuit in real life, but they aren't. That's Don Killers, Craig R on his debut tonight, whilst Knowles is making his 100th start. Craig R is making his first start in gold, but Craig R has got numerous starts in silver. I think he's on to 34 or 35 now, and he goes 18th fastest, and in front. Oh, the car had stopped it there, but Craig R's 18th fastest there. Qualified, unfortunately. Here comes Coop as in suit there, and he is trying to knock Tango out of qualifying one here. We've got Jay Higgins who's crawling by the looks of things there. No, he isn't crawling. I apologise profusely. I'm looking at the wrong Alfa Romeo then. But here comes Coop, a 10th of a second down, and I've got real bad indigestion here. That's what I'm saying. F1 has gotten over partying instead of turning up and watching the best drivers and the best motorsport, and they just want to party. Who doesn't want to party though? That's what I'm saying. But Troy down in 12th position, and Tango out of qualifying. Out of the session, and Belizzi out of qualifying. It remains to be seen now then as he comes over the grid. Hatchins there for Coop, as in Super across the grid. Hatchins there. Coop is out of qualifying. He lost a bit of time. I think he got our 4 drivers. Mr. Raging Bull. Craig R's left his skid marks. Oh goodness me, he's left his skid marks at turn 1. He's Craig R out of qualifying. Sonat out of qualifying as well, unfortunately. As is Coop, as in Soup there. Jay Hings has improved himself to 10th fastest. Chappers up to 6th. Lovely stuff indeed. First retire from the session there. Troy Coyne has abandoned his time and come into the garage. But we've lost Coop, Sonat, Craig R and Mr. Raging Bull all out of qualifying here. So Katie, did I mention the track was publicity funded there? I got a Christmas dinner Yorkshire pudding match at the Christmas market there. Oh my gosh, fantastic stuff indeed. So the Katie, so the taxpayers Vegas paid for my weekend at my expense there. I think it was also the first race that was advertised or done or something like that by Formula One themselves or something. I can't remember. To be fair, it was a good success. It was a good success. It's maybe the new jewel in the crown of Formula One, and it was certainly interesting to see that as well. That might be the worst lap I've ever done to get me through. But Ted Tango, no, we haven't got Ted Tango. We just got Tango is through into qualifying 2. Lovely, jubbly indeed. Then Coop out of qualifying here in Las Vegas then. And I've got orange squash. That's fantastic stuff indeed. I thought I ran out then, but luckily I had another bottle underneath me. Look at the how close the grid is tonight there. Good stuff indeed there. Mr. Raging Bull then 1.8 seconds off the pace, and so less than 2 seconds separates the top 19. This is superb. Craig R down in 18th position as well. Sonat in 17th and Coop in 16th position. Those are our 4 drivers qualifying. And both Williamses top the timesheets in qualifying one. Fantastic stuff indeed with Cam in 3rd, Nameless 4th, Kez in 5th, Chapper 6th, Toy Coin 7th, Knowlesy in 8th position, 9th Boxstar and Jay Hings in the top 10 then as we roll on into qualifying 2 then for the Las Vegas Grand Prix tonight. You'll have Ted Tango for Q3 because there's no chance I'm getting through that. As Chappers is getting through into Q3. Chappers said, I didn't expect that, haha. But good result nonetheless there for Chappers. And hopefully Chappers, it's been on a good run actually, Chappers, hasn't it? I'm sure they'd, let me get my old book out. Chappers said, of course, he scored some really good points last time out. The time before in Mexico, I apologise. That was his best result of his career, or joint best result of his career that for himself and for the Friday. That is Cam now coming out of the pit lane now and trundling down the garage. Good speed as a Haas inside of it. Good gosh. Right then, as we've got the Slow Trap, we've got everything else up. Let's get going, shall we, for qualifying 2 here in Nevada, Las Vegas. Right then, 15 minutes into qualifying, 15 minutes for qualifying 2. Of course, there's no F2 anymore. Of course, F2 has finished in ALR now. Of course, congratulations to Troy for the first ever Formula 2 championship in ALR. Fantastic. Of course, we've still got the silver and bronze to play for. We're 6 championships down, 3 championships down, 3 to go. Of course, with gold constructors and drivers have been won. The silver drivers championship has been won as well, but there's still the constructors championship is up for grabs in silver, and both championships for bronze is still up as well. And one thing I've loved about bronze this year is the fact is that we've barely had any reserve drivers. It's been superb, or completely basically. You could basically they've been fantastic this season. But not only that though, for bronze though, I think that there is a lot of respect to TK, Vessier and Luke Patel, then the free championship protagonists going head to head with 2 more rounds to go. That Vessier is out of he's not out of the game, not by a long shot, but it is certainly very much. If anyone remembers the 2010 championship, then when there was 4 drivers that go for the title in the final race in Abu Dhabi, I think Vessier's got the Hamilton slot at the moment, unfortunately, where he is in it, but mathematically it's not looking in his favour. Then we got Chaza. Hello there, General Chaza. are a bold one. Here comes Percy. They're on board with Percy now to get down into turn 1 and 2. Serious Merchant, that's no attitude, Tango. Serious Merchant was saying that. We'd be interested to, I'm very interested to see the rest of what the drivers think after this race, because I must admit, yes, the track doesn't look too exciting. I do prefer a race driving at Qatar, but mainly because it's such a tough track. Oh, Percy's hit the wall twice on this lap there. I don't like anyone from there. Seriously, goodness gracious me, that's a very angry mushroom today. I think that to me and Mushroom have gotten off, gotten out of the wrong side of the bench, haven't we? I don't think we've been in each other's bed, have we? Good gracious me, but we certainly got off on the wrong side, haven't we? Now, Percy now just coming now into the very fast flowing part of the circuit, and of course a very difficult braking point here. Then, and Percy absolutely nails it. Goodness me, and that is perfect there. Accelerates away, coming down the strip now then, as of course DRS is available now then for Percy. You can see the graphic down there, and the green is lit up there, and Percy is touching 220 miles an hour. There's an Aston Martin in the background as well, getting a lovely slipstream. I think that's Cam, that is. There's a Haas in the background as well, lovely. Kaz, hello and good luck there. I thought Kaz was meant to be driving tonight there, but I think the Kaz might have been still asleep there or something, but he's not racing now, Kaz, is it? But at least we've got him in the chat as well. Secret Sean, geez, I forget that we are live, aren't we? And it's great to have a lot of persons gone faster. Cam's gone second fast and third for Sam B. Green. Do you think that's used tyres potentially? Because maybe that, because I think the person, there's a lot left on the table there. There's a lot left on the table there at the moment. So we've just got Sam B. Green, who's gone third fastest. Tango's gone fourth. Jay Hinks then flying out the final turn. Jay Hinks going fifth for Alfa Romeo. We got Immortal, who is now in sixth position as well. They're flicking it out then of turn 17 now and going third fastest. Once again, the Williams team looking formidable as ever. Kaz in the McLaren. Here is Kaz now flicking it through as Kaz going fourth fastest. By the way, hats off to Sloth, and it's his first race he's missed this season for Sloth. Is what has been a very trying year for the McLaren team and for Sloth, but not missing any races, fantastic stuff indeed. I'm very much on the grounds of missing races tonight, aren't I? Here comes Knowlesy, Mr. 100 tonight. We're going to stick with Chappers for the minute then, in that beautiful red and white livery. Across the line for Chappers, then 7 fast at the moment there for Chappers. So here is Knowles. Now let's go on board with him, shall we? Because this is a 100th race celebration now for Knowlesy. We had a 100 race celebration for Nigel a few races ago, so this is Knowlesy's done now. Goodness me, you can tell when we've been doing this for quite too long. When we're starting to reach the 100 mark, then we couldn't see. But Knowlesy's 100 start, and he's had 3 wins, 2 pole positions, 14 podiums, 4 fast laps, 6 drivers later, and only 7 DNFs. In 7 DNFs in 99 race starts. That is absolutely formidable. This man is our Nick Heidfeld, isn't it? Remember, Nick Heidfeld went in real world of fall when he went 34 races with finishing races, didn't he? Knowlesy looking very formidable tonight, and this is what Alpine needs, and that's a major problem for Cam because he is out of qualifying here, and that is not good at all because Cammy was probably going to be starting in the top 10. It's out of qualifying, down in 15th position there. He has been punished for parking in a dangerous location. Car 5 in the Aston Martin is unfortunately out of qualifying. That is a huge race in huge blow indeed. Goodness gracious me. And Gordo, that is an amazing joke. Oh, and Percy's got a 5-place grid penalty for going into the back of Sam B. Green. We just seen them both come in the pit lane now. And is that a wing missing on the Williams car? I think it is. So Percy is not going to be on pole position tonight. He may win qualifying, but he's not going to get pole position now. That's a blow as well for Percy. Oh dear, oh dear. It's all gone a bit peaked on, hasn't it, in the in this one. These boys are too quick for me now, man. Chill out, boys. 100, good job, Cat saying. And what race later? Have fun then. So we've also got congratulations on those 100%. I'll be joining you in the 100 club shortly. Good stuff indeed. Chaz then nearly beat my Q1 time on no time. 100 well indeed. You got this, Chaz. So goodness me. And here comes Keza in second position. oh gosh, oh my word now, I've had a quick roll before I came on there. I don't mean I've rolled on the floor. I mean I had one. It's really repeating. Where's Toy Corner? To I think it's turn 4 or 5. Isn't it? Unfortunately, on the new track, then I should really have a quick Google about what corners are where, really. But of course, fail to prepare to fail, and all that kind of stuff. I certainly do prepare to fail a lot of the time, and sometimes I just hope for the best. Mark Smith and Carnage in Q2, it absolutely is, isn't it? We have lost Camu, who I was expected to go easily through to Q3, and Percy, the champion, is not happy at all. He has just said one word: amazing. There, I don't think he's amazed with. I don't think that. I think that's a bit of a sarcastic comment there for Percy. Unfortunately, the Toy Coin is taking a very close run into the barrier there, or into the side of the track there. Very interesting stuff. But I thought that because I remember in Indianapolis a couple years ago, it's about 12, 13 years ago. I remember Lewis Hamilton was saying about that you can't get too close to the wall because it generates pockets of air. Mumford in the race 1. Mumford has done 30 odd races in gold, then returning to gold tonight. Toy Coin going third fastest. What do I know? Great stuff indeed there for Toy Coin. Boxstar out on circuit at the moment there. Have you seen all the different types of Avalon counters nowadays? I thought their days were numbered. Then as it goes, that is shocking. I love it. And that is amazing. That's amazing. Gosh. I think that has to be the joke of the day, so that's fantastic stuff indeed. Of course, the Orange 7 now, which is quite shocking, isn't there? Of course, only 2 more races to go here at ALR. This is not the longest season in ALR. We actually had a season 8 was the longest season in ALR at 24. I'm glad we're on 22 because then I can now hibernate for the month of January, until the month of January, where they'll crack open the box again and put me back in this other box. And we'll be back racing for season 10 of ALR. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be a special one, I have no doubt about it. Boxtel, as you can see there, like Craig R, Boxtel strung the slow the car down. He used all the energy he has in that McLaren to get the car across the line. Then got the pace to get through to start P7 and win Percy. That's just unfortunate. Mark Smith is saying there, as Percy is he started in Saudi Arabia. He started 20 with nothing. Just watching Toy Coin crawling back to the garage. Of course, a lot of you drivers may have a lot of you drivers and fans, of course, may have heard about all the shenanigans that's going on with the FIA at the moment, which I must say it's not a good look for the FIA. I've kind of been taking the FIA side on a few bits and pieces, mainly because, well, the reason why, and I know you're going to boo me out of the box here, but the main reason why is because I really want Andretti to be a part of, whoa, is Chaz, how do you slow that car down? I thought I was going off into where Loris had a crash there. I have been on the FIA's side for majority of it, but that's mainly because I want Andretti to race in Formula 1, and I really dislike how all other 10 teams get a say about who races in F1 and who doesn't. I think that's kind of feels a bit European Super League to me, if anyone remembers that disgrace in football. But that's just my opinion, really. It should be a closed shop then. If you show you're quick enough, you should be driving in Formula 1. Of course, we don't want to go back to the days where we had the Lola, which was about 12 seconds off the pace, where he had the 40s. It was a long way off the pace as well. Albeit we did see the likes of the legends of Pedro Diniz coming into Formula 1 through the 40 team. Yes, maybe bring back 40 and Pacific and Syntec and all them guys and girls there. But yeah, I do. 20 cars not enough in Formula 1. I think we should have a minimum of 12 teams and 24 cars, personally. That's just my opinion on it, because this is the best race series in the world, and there should be more teams, in my opinion. But there we go. And also, I think the other thing as well is that there's not enough seats, because the fact that we've had 3 of the last 3 Formula 2 champions have had to sit out on the sidelines or wait their turn in Formula 1. The likes of Oscar Piastri, for example, had to wait a season, and we've seen how great he was and how great he is this season. Albeit when I look back on the 2023 season, I think Oscar Piastri does need to up his game then, but he's had a good first debut season. Let's see if we can build on that then. And now coming up into the final turn now then, comes Sam B. Green across the line then, and Sam B. Green goes 6 fastest there in the Haas car. Lovely stuff indeed there. Percy currently fast run, but he does have a 5-place grid penalty, unfortunately. Here comes Cass coming down the first of the 2 long straights around here. But anyway, going back to the FIA, yes, I think it was very wrong of them to start an inquest without, well, firstly they should have probably let the Mercedes team know, because it's just kind of like, you know, a bit of grace and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's, by the sound of it, it was started off by I'm not sure what a Formula 1 site. I'm not sure if it was a official Formula 1 site or not the official Formula 1 site, but I don't know which Formula 1 site it was, but they caused a bit of a ruckus there, and of course, and they was implying that secrets being shared between Susie Wolff and Toto Wolff, and gaining Mercedes getting advantage and all that kind of stuff. I highly doubt, to be honest, I highly doubt that both are going to talk about Formula 1. I'm sure they got a lot more. I'm sure they do, but I think there's other things they probably want to talk about in life as well. I mean, I love Formula 1, but for example, I would not talk about work. I may talk about work like with whoever wants to listen for maybe a couple of minutes or something. But yeah, that's about it really, because I don't want to talk about other stuff. Here comes Cass, then coming across the line, going second fast. Albeit, that's a good time there for Cass. Well, Kez is retired from the session now. Here comes Percy now, coming down the back straight then. However, how dare I compare Formula 1 to my job then, shopping. Sam B. Green now just coming back into the garage then. We got Tango currently 10th at the moment. He was happy of his last lap there. Can he improve on this lap then as he comes down the strip then? Serious much, boo. Can you remember A1 Racing, Sean? Country versus country. I like the concept. It was really cool as well. And of course, we had a Verstappen racer there as well, didn't we? It wasn't Max though. It was Jos Verstappen driving for Holland. They did have some. It was quite an interesting idea. It was on Sky Sports for them. That's probably why they didn't get many fans at the time, because you started to pay an arm and a leg for Sky Sports. Here comes Tango coming to the line as well. Then we'll talk about A1 again in just a minute. But I did enjoy the concept. But I think as the years wore on, Tango's gone forward 4/10 of a second quicker, and his 9th fast in front of his 100 not out teammate Knowlesy then. Nameless on a lap then, Jay Higgs on a lap, Troy on a lap as well, as Sam B. Green's retired from the session in 7th position. He is in 7th at the moment now. But we have got one of the Williams cars going up to 2nd at the moment. Good stuff indeed that for Williams. Nameless is 4/10 of a second up in the second split time. Now then, he is going to rocket it down the strip there as well. DRS, and he's almost out of field there. So this is all or nothing for Nameless now in the Mercedes. Both Mercedes are looking a bit off the pace at the moment. Both are qualifying, and checker flag has fallen here in Nevada. Down now into the big stop of 15 and 16, and or is it 14, 15 and 16? I have no idea. Out of 16 maybe. Into the final turn then, and coming up to the line then for Nameless, and a car across the line, and he goes 5th fastest. That's a good time indeed there for Nameless. Great stuff. Ted Tango is just crawling back to the pits, and who is that? He's gone 2nd fastest. Immortal Percy. Oh no, Percy's had an issue. He's in the wall. The champion's in the wall, and he is out of qualifying at the moment. Knowlesy's going to finish his lap. Champers then has done a good job so far, and we've also got Troy, who's been stealing a slipstream now for Champers. Champers is out of qualified. Troy is fastest there. Oh my goodness me. And what about Knowlesy? He's gone purple in the second split time then. I don't mean he's purple as in he's holding his breath. I mean he's flying down the strip then. Oh my goodness me. Percy's wheels hovering in the air. Goodness gracious me. We have a lot of UFO sightings in America. My goodness me. That might have to be talked about as well. Knowlesy across the line. Knowlesy, there's 100 race star. 8th fastest. Good gracious me. And he is through. Tango out of qualifying, Champers out of qualifying, Chaz out of qualifying, Cam disqualified. We've got 9 cars going through in the qualifying free then. Percy out of qualifying. He will start 15th on the grid then for the for Las Vegas. My goodness gracious. We got Serious Mustang then. Was it Sam Bird for the UK? Yes, it was. I think they also had Robbie Kerr as well, didn't they, for the UK, which was interesting. I don't think the UK was very good in the A1, were they? That's what I remember anyway. 5 plays grid penalty for Percy, and of course also big talking points of Q2. Cam out of qualifying, disqualified for parking in a very dangerous location, the pit entry, and also Percy clashing with Sam just as they were cutting in the pits as well. It's a goodness gracious me that as Percy is absolutely livid about that, but Percy is not going to take part in qualifying 3. He is out of qualified, and so that is a big blow indeed with Sam B Green 11th, 12th Tango, 13th Champions Cars in 14th and 15th is Calm. Well, we are just broke, Percy is saying that. Mercedes-powered cars are bouncing off the limiter here then. We know, Percy, it's on the track then as well. It was indeed. It was levitating on the track as well, wasn't it? Maybe it was being abducted. Oh, gosh. I don't know what it is about Sundays, but I seem to be getting a lot of heartburn as of late then. As we roll on into qualifying 3 then, and this is where it's going to get very interesting indeed then. As let's get going then for this one. This is going to be fantastic. It is indeed then. Right, qualifying 3, 9 cars are in this qualifying shootout. Then who is going to be on pole position then for the Las Vegas Grand Prix? Thank you very much for joining us tonight as well. Goodness gracious me, then we've got a lot of viewers tonight. You all must love Las Vegas. I certainly do. But we're going for pole position then. If Boxtel can get pole position tonight, he will equal 5, which will be the same amount as Person, and they will have a straight shootout to see who's going to have the most pole position of the season. Going into Abu Dhabi, of course. That's if they get that. Alright, so if Boxer don't get pole position, all you can do is get the joint highest pole position if you get the cut of my jib. But other pole sitters this season, Toy Corneo is an absolute marvel of pole position back in Formula 2. Can he transfer some of that magic in Formula 1 tonight then? We have also got also a mortal with pole position, and Troy with 3 pole positions to his name as well then. After the start of Q1, I baffled that I got 12 position 10 Tango saying that. It just turned right for me. I wasn't stopping that. Very weird track, this is Kaz is saying that. As we're just on board with Kaz at the moment. It is a weird track, but I quite like this track, to be fair. I'm actually enjoying it tonight. They're very good stuff indeed. Gordo's back with his one-liners and puns about air conditioning. Not a fan, so sorry. I was on a website earlier, and when I read these, I thought they were great then. When the season 10 starts, Shawnee, I've had 2 poles as well. You have indeed, German, but unfortunately, German, you're not in this qualifying session, my good man. Season 10, I think, starts in January, halfway through January. I don't know the rest of it. I'm sure I've been told. I probably have, actually. Jan the 9th, Gurney. I have a serious question, though. Have we actually released already? I apologize for confusing it. I think the admin so I don't listen, to be fair. I try my best, but if I haven't written it down, then I do forget I've got a memory of a sieve. No, actually not sieve, because they're quite useful. I've probably got a memory of something like that. Tango is the top team, also the same. Then, of course, Knowles is the top team. Start. By the way, if I haven't mentioned it already, to be honest, I'm actually feeling very guilty because I should have given Nigel a bit more of a song and dance about 100 start as well, because that's absolutely supreme stuff indeed then. So we've just got Keza now. I say just got Keza. How dare I? We've got Keza as we're on board now in the AlphaTauri. Him and Toy Coin have been a revelation in the AlphaTauri. The AlphaTauri Constructors Champions last season, joint constructors, and constructors for the 100% League for silver and for gold. They were magnificent. They had all but the Constructors Championship for bronze. They were supreme. This season has been a bit of a shock, hasn't it, for the team from is it Florence? No, that's in Holland, isn't it? Frienzo, no, Frenzo, I don't know, in Italy somewhere. Kesselin coming out of the sphere section now as well. 100% League, we will be there. Bernie is saying that, of course. I don't know what is going on with Wednesday next year yet. Then, of course, I would love to see F2, but I would love to see F2. But of course, I think that lot of the interest unfortunately cleared out, didn't it? So I'm not sure that's really back next season. DRS now on the bubble, and let's get on with Kesler as we're coming down. Then Fanta is better. It actually is. Oh, no, it happens. I do like Tango as well. Actually, I apologise profusely to Tango. I do like them both, but I haven't said that. I've always been a Coca-Cola fan. I did go to Pepsi one time. I also went to Monster as well, which is shocking behaviour indeed. Which is why I figured, which is why I had a lot of issues with my bowel movements. Keza coming out of 17 across the line, and Keza goes on to a 1:31.9. I think that we are going to go quicker than that, but that's a very good banker time there for Keza. Nameless goes second fastest, 8/10 of a second away from the provisional pole at the moment. Then Troy is on an outlap, so we're going to stick with Kaz at the moment. There he is. And out of 16, then coming over to the grid touch as well. And of course, the finish line's a different place to the start line, so that's being in line with the FIA garage. And he goes fast as Kaz on a 31.8 so far. What about Jay Hinks in the background? He is starting his lap then, as when the Mercedes is having an issue. Here comes Immortal, second faster, 31.8 so far. These times are pretty fiery, but Bogstown of 31.6 then. We've got no qualifying times to prepare from last season because, of course, this is our first time we are here tonight then. You're being a monster tonight, Sean. I am indeed. Goodness me. It's probably because I had to... I've been watching a bit of football as well today, and yes, it was... I'm very sad that Luton lost then, and I'm also horrified about how bad Newcastle were against Tottenham. So that might be why. As we've got Jay Higgs there down the back straight. Who's that then? Is that Toy Coin going fifth fast at the moment there? Toy Coin not in the ballpark at the moment there. Jay Higgs is perf in the first sector. Troy is coming up to the second sector now then. And down the... coming down the back straight now then. It's the strip, isn't it, basically? But I'm going to keep going at the back straight. As we may also call the pit name Pit Road as well, because I don't know why, I like that scene, it's fantastic. It's really grown on me over the last couple of weeks or so then. It might be because Danica Patrick's been on our screens quite a few times. It's Troy, the former champion of ALR, now just glancing blow at the wall. That shouldn't damage his car too much then. Car 70 out of the final turn. Troy's on pole position then. He's had 3 pole positions this season, but what a final lap that was for Troy. And at the moment there, he is provisional pole. What about Jay Hings? And as Hings has got the stuff, he's 8 fastest there for Jay Hings at the moment there. And here's Knowlesy then, car 94 there. As this is the first season I remember that Knowlesy has not had a black helmet in a very long time, so he's transitioned to the pink and blue. Of course, since coming to the Alpine team this season. On board with Knowles, then down the strip he comes, and as you can see, look at this, and he is coming up to the braking point now, but where does he brake then? As there's some brake marker boards then, but goodness me, car unsettled the rear there for Knowlesy. You might have to get some balance on that one. Luckily, when I was driving, I didn't need much balance on my rear because it's already way down quite comfortably. Out of the final turn for Knowlesy, across the line, 7 fastest there for the Alpine driver. And Alpine currently needs as many points as possible to get themselves out of the clutches of Ferrari, and also trying to get themselves off the bottom of the Joint Constructors Championship as well. They do not want the wooden spoon this season. Troy currently on pole position then for the 4th. If he gets it, it'll be the 4th time this season that Troy will be on pole position for. And if he gets pole position here tonight and in Abu Dhabi in a week's time, then it'll be 5 drivers. It'll be like 3 drivers then, who potentially will be, basically what I'm trying to say here in a nutshell, is that Percy would need to get pole position. Oh, and Troy almost into the wall there. That would have been curtains for the former champion, but luckily the car is okay, and he's able to get going then. So if Troy gets pole position tonight and then gets pole position in Abu Dhabi, then he will get the 5 pole positions, which are keep him joint in line with Percy there. Percy, if Boxer gets pole position tonight then and gets pole position next week, then he will get the most pole positions of the season if you get the helmet. Human Man pace is so good as well. Black helmet, he might want to get that checked. German is saying that Troy is a different gravy. Serious Mushroom saying it's into the pits comes Troy now. I'm not gonna say anything about the black helmet, to be honest. I could probably get myself into a lot of trouble. So let's skirt around that one, I reckon, and let's carry on with qualifying now. As we have just got Kaz now out on circuit 4 minutes ago in this qualifying session. Remember that coming up straight after this qualifying session is the race itself, which is great stuff indeed. Of course, which I hope it's quite a short race, mainly because I need to get it done before 9 o'clock tonight, because I'm absolutely shut off. but I've got to be up in 5 in the morning, which is not a very good thing. So, as it stands, 3.5 minutes to go in this qualifying session. Troy, pole position on the Super Swede, has done a fantastic lap so far. Boxtel second at the moment now. Can Boxtel get his 5th pole position of the season? Can Troy get his 4th pole position of the season? That is the battle that's on then. Can then 4/10 of a second back at the moment then. He is 2/10 of a second away from his teammate in the McLaren team, but McLaren could really edge themselves out of the grasp of Mercedes with a good strong performance. At the moment though, both Mercedes are in the top 10 as well, or top 9 at the moment. And also in 4th position, the Williams, he'll be the lead in Williams so far, with Percy having issues with a 5-place grid penalty and issues on his final lap there in 4th position. It's an all AlphaTauri row 4, no, row 3 in 5th and 6th position. Keza and Toy Coy, Nosey in 7th position, Nameless in 8th, and Jay Hings is in 9th position at the moment there. Now he's got a purple healthy helmet then. I must admit, we haven't actually done much helmet chat, have we, in the past couple of races, have we? I do think one thing that can be improved for this game for 2024 is, I think Boxtel's in front of us, is he? No, he isn't. Maybe better helmet design, that's what I'd say. What if Jordy would do an audacious strategy like last week, Mark Smith was saying. Out of the final turn then, and away we go then. As, oh goodness me, we've got a poll coming up. Who is it? I think it's poll for poll. For some reason, my app doesn't show me the results until I randomly vote. So, unfortunately, that's not ideal at all for my phone, which is absolutely shocking. And there you go, I have one. Of course, unless you're all Android users out there, or Android people out there, then of course I'll give you a virtual mic. Kaz has just gave a glance and blow to the outside wall here in the McLaren then, and now as we come into the sphere section as well, then he is now fighting the car. Yellow flag then, as who is that for? That is for someone in front of us, I believe. So it's not for Kaz at the moment because he's going far too quickly. As that Marshall has got a lot of flags at this rate. Then I can't believe he changed that flag hand so quickly. Very impressive indeed. Then. Me might have a sleight of hand then, of course, as we're down onto the final, second to last decision on this circuit. And now he is away. That there is actually no slipstream down here, is there? So he's going to have to go on his own. There's a Mercedes in front of us. You'll see. Oh, and that Mercedes has gone into the wall. Who is that in front of us there? And that is not ideal at all. And I don't think it's not Troy. Nameless has gone into the wall. I'm wondering if he was just warming up his tyres too aggressively and has spun the car into the wall. Kaz there, a bit of correction there on the outside of 16, but he's still away nonetheless. 35 seconds ago, Kaz has abandoned his time and come into the pit lane, and Kaz is going to be third on the grid at the very least then. Of course, the pole for driver of the day. The pole for pole is out now. Now, so the McLaren into the pits, and Boxtel is now then going down the back straight. But I think the Boxtel might be finished here. He is. He's not touching anywhere near top speed in the McLaren. So that could be Boxtel out of qualifying here. Both McLarens have had a nightmare run here, and they're now finished for the qualifying session. So Boxtel's not going to be on pole position, but who is going to be on pole position? Because it's not done yet. Then here comes Kaz. Down the strip he comes in, and who's 8th then? Who went into the wall then? Mushroom was saying, and Troy 75% for pole position. Geordie 25%. No consent for Kaz because he's out there. Who went into the wall? Serious Rush was saying, and I think it was Nameless. He's gone into the wall, and unfortunately then that is all but finished. There's a 10 for pole position here tonight. Here comes Keza, so he's the first runner that's go across the line on his final lap then, and Keza goes second fast. It's absolutely outrageous. Second position is Troy. Here comes Troy then. Well, he's currently on pole position running. Can he he has over the bar for 66 hundredths of a second. Magnificent stuff. Toy Coins on the first, and he goes 6 faster than the other. What about the Alfa Romeo? Jay Higgs, he's up in 7th now. And what about Nosey? I think Volto is still on for it as well. Nosey, he's found 4/10 a second, and Nosey 6 fastest. He's on the front row, he's on the third row of the grid there. Magnificent stuff for Nosey. What about Volto? And he's on pole position, he's out of control, he's in the wall, but it's a fantastic pole position there for Volto. Fantastic, absolutely incredible from Volto. That is his second pole position of his career in ALR by 42 hundredths of a second there. What an incredible final lap there for Moto. And that was all or nothing. Then that was a magnificent end there to qualify it. And that is an incredible stuff indeed. A Mortal second pole position of his career in ALR. His second pole position of the season as well. And that is actually Williams's seventh pole position of the season, if I'm not very much mistaken. Absolutely supreme stuff indeed there for the Williams team. They have 7 wins, 7 pole positions, and 20 podiums. Williams does. No wonder why they've won the Constructors. Fantastic stuff indeed there. But a Mortal, brilliant job indeed there to get pole position at the dying stages of that qualifying. Fantastic stuff indeed there. Troy got 75% in the pole there. Unfortunately, the man who got pole position was not in the pole. As he got Viva Las Vegas, Northern saying he's loving life tonight. Mega lap there from says Mark Smith. As we now get ready for the start of Las Vegas, and we'll be back after these messages from our sponsor.
BoxBox Hub is an absolute essential for any Formula One fan, and the entire app with new widgets, statistics, localized race schedules, and countdowns, you name it. They even have support for Apple's new live activities feature with real-time updates during a race right on the lock screen, and honestly, some of the best looking widgets I've seen.
What lovely timing. Of course, BoxBox that powers ALR, powers me in the commentary box there. And of course, it's going to power these 20 drivers that are going to be fighting tooth and nail to be crowned the first race winner of Las Vegas. 25 laps around here. I'm expecting safety cars. I'm expecting drama at the highest level indeed. Let's go for the grid then. We have got all tires being represented tonight then. And of course, Serious Russia also giving us a shameless plug there. And don't forget to shop at ALR. There I will do it then. Serious Russia is saying as well. Of course, there's a lovely Christmas present there for your significant other or for your friends and family. Of course, which as we're just on board now with Immortal, I am going to probably buy my friend Dave a pair of underwear, I think then. Of course, is he had a hole-in-one, didn't he, there? He played a bit of Tiger Woods and that shot. Anyway, I'm also on pole position. Second position is Troy. Everyone else on the medium or the hards. Third position is Keza. Fourth is Box Tower. Fifth position is Kaz. Sixth is Nosy. He's very much in it tonight, isn't he? Seventh position is Toy Coin. Hings in eighth. Nameless in ninth. Didn't get his final timing because of issues out on his final lap, then crashed into the wall. Sam B. Green in 10th position. Tango on hard tires in 11th. The only driver is on the hard tires in front of him is actually Keza. Ted Tango could potentially be a major problem this one. 12th position is Chappers with Chaz in 13th. Cam in 14th got disqualified for parking in the dangerous location of the pit lane entrance. Percy down in 15th position, the world champion. 16th is Coop as in Soup. Saw that then in 17th position there. Craig Gar making his debut tonight for gold. Fantastic. 18th, 19th missed the race there. 20th position is Mumford. Mumford also stepping in as well. Great stuff indeed there. I'm having a bear with the telemetry. We're getting ready to go. Troy Cedar sets off on Q1 and Q2. On Q1, 2 stop there, Marky is saying that. Oh, I love that one there. Gordo is saying that as we're now getting ready for the start of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Oh, I'd love to see a 2-stop. I absolutely would love it then, but I thought there might be. Do you reckon the 2-stop will work around here? Remember that there's a lot of drivers that were saying in practice this, as Nosey has been a very naughty young man there, as he's not lined up in his grid box set. As Mumford then making a return to gold tonight, very good stuff indeed then. But as you can see, look at this, as the final 5 or 6 cars are on the grid. It started off at an angle here, which ain't going to help him down into turn 1, I don't think. As we're now lined up on the grid, preparing ourselves to start. There is green flags then on the LED board. So red lights are on, then 3, we have 4, we have 5, there's a pause. Let's go here in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas here. Round 21 of 22. And Immortal's got to defend, but man, Troy on the inside. And Troy then soft tires and used it. And if we all got away safely, no, there's a McLaren out of control. Here's Boxtown. Boxtown's around. Craig R is also crawling as well. The man Boxtown has had issues then, and he's to recover the car, but he's down the order. And now he goes down to start first drag race down into turn 5. And on the inside is Jay Hings and Knowles, who's going to hang on the outside. Both LPs are 7-8 here. Oh my word then. And Percy up 4 positions, made that 5 position, and Percy flying away then on the outside of Nameless there. Magnificent stuff indeed then, of course, as we're around the sphere section as well. As that Aston Martin of Cam then trying to go on the inside, but he's cut the corner ever so slightly. Cam has then with Chaz in 14th position there. Mr. Rage has got past there of Mumford as well. And the gap in the front then on those soft tyres there. Here he is then as flying past as well. So Troy had a soft and a medium. Ooh. Now it's a one-stop, definitely going to be a safety car. And Troy, Immortal, Keza, Kaz, Toy Coin, and followed by Jay Hings, and no DRS into the end of the second lap here. But there's already a bit of slipstream already. There's who is that then? And that is Toy Coin and under the cosh now from Jay Hings, and we're on board now. Look at this, now it's Jay Hings. Looks like he's maxing out here. Down into turn 14 and 15. Big breaking point, a lot of sparks. Of course, the cars are fat fuel, fat with fuel at the moment. I'm fat of fuel as well, but it's certainly not the good stuff that gets me going. And we're out of the far turn as well. Percy, it's up into 8th position. He has had a flying start here in Las Vegas. He is flying through the field like a hot knife through butter. But here comes Tango. He's having a sniff, but nothing more. Percy from 15th on the grid up into 8th already. Wow, who can stop this man? Absolutely fantastic stuff indeed. But Tango's trying to come back at him now. Tango, of course, on the hard tires along with Keza, but Keza's hold position very nicely indeed. Boxed out in the pits, and Boxed out going near the safety car, getting himself back into this one. I feel then, but that is not a good. That's not a good start for Boxed out. Unfortunately, it's a Troy then trying to get out of that DRS range. This is why I think he's starting on the soft tires to try and motor away from Immortal. Immortal's not going to be shaken up too easily. Then, of course, the 100% world champion from a previous season there. So I think Immortal is going to be very difficult to shake off. Kaz up 1 position as well. The biggest loser on the grid, unfortunately, was Boxed out down 16 positions there. Percy up 8 positions already. He is flying through the field at the moment. There's the tire selection. Well, Boxed out onto the hard set to see if we can get himself back in this one. Hers is OP. Way too easy to regen then is what Mushroom has said so far. Sam B. Green has got past Tango then, but Tango's trying to come back at him. And here he comes, and we'll look at the Urs, because Urs I think is going to be, Serious Russian said it's too easy to regain in this one then. Sure, now take a breath, because we've got a long way to go in this one. And Cam now up to 11th position, and just like Percy, Cam also coming from the field as well. As we've got Chapper, followed by Keza, followed by Coop, Tega, Mr. Rage, Mumford, Craig R. As lap 2 is completely on lap 3 now, and look at that then. And now it's on the inside, passes through, passes Keza, and moves himself into the podium position now. Keza's going to come back out, and then but Keza's through, and on the medium tyres there. Keza does have the paddock. He's the only driver apart from Tango in the top 10 among DRS has now been enabled, and this is where it's going to get very funky indeed then. And look at that then, Troy on the soft tyres there. He did not get out of DRS range. He's got an early lead at this moment in time then, but it's not enough at the moment there, is it there? We've got Craig R just dropping back in the background as well, but hats off to Craig R for giving it a good go. And this is David's night in the gold then, the multiple podium sitter in silver. And here comes Kaz's got no DRS, has he? That is going to be crucial, isn't it? Down the back straight, you may have a lot of DRS trains in this one. Back on board with Kez at the moment, just taking a look up and down the field. And taking a look down the field at the moment, it's very close proximity, close quarters at the moment. And now as they accelerate out, and here we go then for the first drag strip DRS detection zone. Then this is going to get very hot and heavy, just like me. And there's Troy, there's Immortal, here's Kaz, here's Keza, there he goes! And passes the McLaren driver and up into... Whoa! Oh, look at this. And, oh my gosh, there's almost contact in between the McLaren and the AlphaTauri, and the big stop in the 14 then. And the McLaren is still through, but goodness gracious me, that was getting very hairy indeed. Sam B. Green and Tango are going wheel to wheel, and Sam B. Green is still in 10th position. Make that 9th. No, make that 9th then, but Tango will not be in 10th for much longer because he's dropped down now. I'm on the wrong car, and look, oh my word, and they're going, oh, what's that? There's wing damage for someone, and he recovers, and the Aston Martin Cam on the inside. Someone's lost the whole wing, but who is it? I don't know who it is. I was just taking a look at it. It's Craig R into the pits, and as Cam is now out there. Oh, it's an AlphaTauri. We see them going side by side down the back straight. I think they come to blows on the start-finish straight, and now we got Cam up a new 10th position. Oh my goodness gracious me, then there's a big stop now then, and unfortunately that's contact between Tango and Cam then, as on the Alfa Romeos is crawling, that's Chazard is crawling as well, and that AlphaTauri, oh, it's Sam B. Green went to the back, and there is Toy Coin wingless there. Percy up in 5th position now than the champion. Wow, incredible stuff there for Percy. Back straight, you're sitting ducks here, as much as saying, and I think you certainly are, aren't you? As now we just got Sam B. Green. He'd love to get past this AlphaTauri as quickly as possible. He's having a look there, but no dice about that. They're all going to have DRS now on the AlphaTauri. Oh, goodness me! And then Sam B. Green and Cam almost got to blow. There's a car for the background. It's Sol Martin. I think that's Chazza involved in that as well. As there's a Red Bull of Mr. Rainson, as we've got someone else that's gone past as well. Goodness gracious me! And here they come, then look at this, and he's coming down the back straight now. Oh my goodness gracious me, here comes Cam, who is up, that's B. Green, up into 8th position, contact, they're going into the wall, oh no, and we're on 4th, and they've come together. Oh dear, and Jay Higgs at the fast half of the race. I'm gonna be honest, we got gonna pit lane. Oh my gosh, there! Oh my word! And they're all fighting away at the moment. Then it's absolute chaos down the Las Vegas Strip. Then up into 8th position goes Nameless. Tango's lost 2 positions because Chappers is also through. And up into 9th in the Ferrari. Troy has lost the lead. Then Troy has lost the lead because there he is. And Immortal now takes the lead. With Troy's soft tires had fallen off, and now here comes Jay Higgs as well. And I think that Immortal would like to got past a bit quicker than that of Troy. So what is Troy going to do now? And he's lost the lead. He's going to come into the pits. And oh my goodness gracious me! As his box down left the session. I hope not. I haven't been looking to be honest because there's been absolute action galore out there. No safety cars yet at this moment now. But my goodness me, that Las Vegas Strip has been redonkulous so far, isn't it? As a Boxer, hopefully he get himself back in here. He's 18th at the moment there, Boxer is said. And with that incidents happening there all over everywhere. And here comes Jay Hings now, as he is now alongside Troy. They both got DRS, but they're both harvesting here already on lap 5. And there's Immortal in front of us as well. I think Immortal should be safe. And look at that straight there. There's Nosy in 6th position there. Look at this straight there. They go down. Look at this. That is an incredible shot. But Jay Hings is through. Troy down into 3rd position there. Goodness gracious me. And where's Percy? Percy is through and up into 4th position. Picking this moment. And he's going to go past Troy. So it's 2 into 1. Then into the final turn. Troy and Percy up the 3rd. Well, magnificent stuff indeed. And he's going to have a look at Jay Hings. He is. But I think he's just too far back along there. Percy 2 for 1 in the final turn. Percy, what an incredible drive. Once again from 15th up into 3rd position there. Once again. He just absolutely picks and chooses where he wants to come through, Percy does. And even with a difficult qualifying session, he is back into the top 3 all after just 6 laps there. He is ALR's version of Max Verstappen this year. He's been incredible to say the least there. Wow, incredible stuff. But Immortal is still in DRS range of Hings and Percy there. Troy is just hanging it out at the moment. They're just taking a look to see what's happening down here with Sam V. Green, Nameless and Chappers now in a solid 9th position there. Tango struggling for pace about there because Cooper's now all over the back of the gearbox of the Alpine as well in 9th and 10th position there. Mumford is in the 12th position there. New Zealand, Cam is I was going to say New Zealand for some reason. Cam in the 14th. Craig R, Chappers, Chazza. There we got Kaz, Boxtal, who looks to be in this race. Then we got Toy Coin, followed by Mr. Rage. And back in the front, then back down the Las Vegas Strip once again. Then, as look at that, they're all coming out now. Nosey is very much in no man's land at the moment. Nosey, I think he'll be quite happy with that because the carnage is going on down this Las Vegas Strip again. Then, this has been an incredible start. And once again, it's a big stop. Troy is struggling to keep in DRS rings now. So he's been dropped out of DRS rings. There he is. And Keza is not going to take Keza too long to get past as well. Magnificent stuff indeed. Then over the line now. Then, and here comes Percy. Then, and he's all over the go. Yellow flag, what's up? Craigar's off, and that's before we get into as Nosey is pitted. Then it's out because of is he just thinking about safety cars? Those medium tires having issues then from Nosey, but he's in the pits and very early on. Nosey is at the moment. Here's the battle for the top 5. Unfortunately, Craigar having issues then. Damn it, I missed it. Getting my tea. Serious Russia was saying, and goodness me, as I think the kettle should have been put on after qualifying, my good sir. But an incredible race so far. Lap 7 out of 25 here. I'm going to need some tea after this one. This is incredible. Look how much Tom Knowles has lost so coming out the pit. He is now down in 13th position. He's on the hard tires. And Knowlesy, I think, is that a one stopper, do you reckon? That we were talking about one stopper after qualifying. Mark Smith was alluding to that maybe Troy might be on a 2 stopper here, and everyone else might, and of course Serious Russell thinks it's going to be a 1 stopper just because of safety cars and stuff. Well, we've had none at the moment, and so it's been a safety car free race so far, but as I say that, I think that a lot of drivers are like, no, do not say anything more about that. That is, Percy needs to get past Hings on this part of the circuit now, and he does do it then, because look at Mortal, he has gapped Jay Hings by almost a second there, so he needs to get past. He has got past that, and Percy now up in his second position. Look at how much time they gained that. I think Mortal is doing a lot of harvesting down that back straight, whereas Troy has somehow kept in front of Keza again then. Nameless is having a look at the outside of Sam B. Green. He is through. Craigar is in the wall and in the sphere, and it's our first safety car tonight after just 7 laps then. And here's Immortal, Immortal's in the pits, and there's Percy stayed out there, and Immortal and Troy are both coming to the pit lane now, and Keza's in the pits, and that's a horror show for Keza. Sam B. Green and Chappers, and we've also got Tango, Coop, Mumford all in the pits, and they're all coming into the pits now. Well, Knowles, I think Knowles is going to lose out horribly in this one, because he did not pit. He pitted when the racing was still going on here. He is still a deer to the Doubter. Safety car's already picked up Hings and Percy. Where's he going to come out then? Look, Immortal's already out. Troy's already out. Keza's already out as well. And I think the Sam B. Green's in front of him. Yes, Nosey has lost 4 positions in this, and he's lost out to Sam B. Green, Nameless, and Chappers. Oh goodness me, and that is not ideal at all, isn't it? Alex can go mediums to the end now, is what Serious Russell is saying. And so just watching Knowlesy's lost 3 positions, so that just safety cars have been a horror show then. Medium tires out for some of the field then. So who drives around Mr. Rage into the pits then, as Boxer coming out as well, Chazzy coming out of the pits, and there's an unhappy driver out there at the moment. Immortal just cut the pit lane. Surely it's a penalty. As German is saying, oh goodness gracious me, as German's got his stewarding hat on tonight, I see. We're just going down the Vegas Strip again. So what are the drivers going to do here then? As you can see in the background, there's Immortal. Not pitting on the safety cars, lost 3 positions. So that is the main story, main talking point moment there. Percy going to come to the pits and from the hard tires then? Is he going to gamble and stay out then with the more safety cars to come? Same with Jay Hings as well then. Those two are going to be leading this race a moment, but they're going to be on very old hard tires at the moment, aren't they? Percy stayed out. Mark Smith is saying that he would have lost a lot of time, but I think coming into the pits and queuing up behind the Mortal, there's only 1 pit garage per team. But I feel that would have been better than staying out, wouldn't it? That would have been my thinking. That Percy's in the pits now, and he does have the pace in this Williams car, and he's into the pits. So is Jay Hings as well. So both drivers have elected then to come to the pits then. So I'm surprised that Percy didn't come in last lap, because he's going to be quite near the back of the pack now. There are the Williams mechanics. Sorry, that isn't. That's the Alfa Romeo mechanics. There are the Williams mechanics. So they get themselves ready. Percy into the pits now, and that is the hard tires going on now. They're going to get out in front of the Alfa tire. There's the Alfa Romeo. Is that a wing change? That's a wing change for Percy. So Percy's had to do a wing change as well. Oh dear. Now he comes out the pits, and is Boxtel going to be out in front? Boxtel down in 70 position. It doesn't look like he has the pace at the moment, but he is on the new medium tires now. My word. Worst steward ever Gurney is finished saying, good gracious me. Troy's in the best position there. Is what Sirius Bush is saying. Actually, I'm the worst steward ever because usually I say no further action when it's blatantly not. As we've got a lovely shot here with the sphere, then fantastic stuff indeed there. There's the safety car at the moment. Then we've got Troy, then we got Immortal, Troy, then Keza, and I think that's a Haas in fourth position. It is indeed. Sambi Green in fourth, Nameless fifth, Chappers into a superb sixth, Nolte is seventh, Tango in the second, Alpine is eighth, ninth position is Coop, 10th is Cam, 11th is Mumford with Cass in 12th position, 13th is Jay Hinks, Toy Cord in 14th. And there is strong words, I think. There is strong words, I think, between Kaz and Toy Coyd at the moment. I think they both came to blows on the start-finish straight then, and I think that drivers are not too happy about that at the moment. Oh, goodness gracious me. Penalty for penalty for chopping lanes. Didn't box because we were past the pits. Teammate did anyway. Percy is saying that, fair. Yeah, so I think that, of course, you can't really. Normally in F1 rules, and there's like a bollard, isn't there? And you can't like cut that bollard, can you? And that's what I think Percy was made aware of, what Percy was concerned by. However, Percy has also changed his front nose cone there. He is down in 16th position on the champion. He has been doing a lot of overtaking. He started 15th on this race, and after 6 laps, he was up to the top 3. So another 6 laps. See, that's a very late call. We're going racing again here. So Immortal then is going to be very much in there, and the safety car comes in then, so Immortal then, not much time there to prepare, but we're going racing again. Craig are out of the race after his debut here in Gold. Then we're racing now, and Immortal goes in. I don't think it's the hardest the safety car restarts around here. As you can see, there's Nameless having a look. Then there's also Nosey having a sniff on the inside of Chappers, I think it was. Nosey, I think, has let his teammate through. Kez has lost out. Kez is back through though. Sambi Green is going to hang on the outside. No, he isn't. What's happening? As safety car is still out. Safety car is out again. Goodness gracious me, there's a safety car that has stayed out here. And what is happening here? There's a safety car right in front of us. So drivers do not know about the safety car. And goodness gracious me. Look, so the cars are going to have to be stationary. We've got rid of the yellow flags. But look, there's Bert. Goodness me. He is still out at the moment there. And this is, oh dear. It's like having that fire truck in Korea back in 2013. Remember that fire truck came out? And all of a sudden, though, we've got Bertman Anders staying out here in Las Vegas. That has caused all kinds of problems. And, yes, that's not ideal at all. And hopefully the safety car would go back to where it came from there. What is Michael Massey doing, Kermit is saying? Oh, my goodness me. Wow, are we going to blame the Massey again here? Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, it might be Farfed. I think it might be Farfed. It's triggering the safety car again, potentially. I don't know. Of course, you can't blame Farfed on this instinct, can you? Goodness me, that's unfair. Safety. Toy Coin is in the wall, and he's out of the race, and now we got a safety car again. And maybe Farf knew that there was going to be an issue, and that is why he brought the safety car again. But Toy Coin, I think, is furious with what happened down in the pit start, and now I'm not even sure what's happened with Toy Coin now. But the safety car is out again. Safety car is now gone. Well, he hasn't gone. He's just there. He is. Well, you can't see him. He's down the straight there. My goodness gracious me, that Toy Coin is up, especially is fuming, I think, and Toy Coin is so safety car has been cleared again then. Hopefully we'll go for another safety car restart. As Pillar saying it's always Paul's fault. And KD, this game is amazing. I sense a bit of sarcasm there from KD. Right, hopefully we'll get back racing again then, because yes, we had a unexpected safety car is back in the pit lane. Let's see if he disappears this time. Well, Immortal's got a bit more notice than he did last time, but now we're back racing. I think the safety car is still in the pits at the moment. I'm hoping he disappears. He disappears now. Then are we back racing this time? I think we are. And Immortal is still leading there with Troy second, Keza in third, Sam B. Green in fourth position, as we got Sonna in person and fighting away then, as goodness gracious me. And yes, we got no safety car this time, so we are back racing. So there's the safety car lap then, and there it is. As now down into turn 4, and there's the two Alpines challenger position, and Nosey is Tanger's got past Nosey and up into 7th position, and Nosey is on the harder tires now. Nosey is so I think that might be a tactical switch then for later on this race. Troy, who as Sirius Russia said that he's in the box seat, said isn't he? I think Burns needs to lay off the drinks as Yeah, it certainly does. And I think that he's been probably having a few too many tequilas in Las Vegas. And he enjoyed himself a bit too much, Burnt Hansen. And now then into the Las Vegas Strip. No DRS yet. And we're going to have DRS in the end of the next lap then. So Troy is going to have to really give it full beans in on the old deployment here. But I'm sure Immortal's going to do the same as well. It's actually Keza who's closer to Troy than Troy is to Immortal at the moment. Percy now in 13th position, passes Jay Higgs, but Percy's on the harder tyre. Keza having a sniff, but nothing more than that. We expect the medium tyres to go to the end from here on in. I think anyway, but this is the first time a race around here. There's a lack of grip around this circuit as far as what we've heard from the drivers. But the harder tyres, I think, are going to be quite difficult to really warm up and pack a punch then. Over the grid, Hanson's there as well. Troy is set the fast over the race. Coop is through, passes Nosey. Nosey jumping down into 8th position. Nosey in 9th, I should say. We've also got the Williams of, who is that? That's Percy. Having a look on the inside of Mumford. Mumford's gone wide there. Percy at the inside takes 12th position away from Mumford. On the hard tyres, well, Percy looking strong again. Boxstyle down 50. I'm wondering if Boxstyle's got damage there because he hasn't been the same since the issue on the opening lap or two. Let's see what he can do from here on in. And now then we're back on board of Immortal. As look at this, there in the background there is Troy and Keza, lap 12 out of 25 here, just at half distance now in this Las Vegas Grand Prix. Sam B. Green is now a second and a half back. There he is in the background, Nameless into a superb 4th position there. Boxstyle's off the circuit there, and at the Sophia there, and unfortunately Boxstyle, I think he's carrying issues there in that McLaren. And this is, oh dear, he's in the wall. I think unfortunately that's caught red-handed there. And that's a safety car. And Immortal then is not going to be feeling too happy, but I don't think a lot of other drivers are either. But Boxstar out of the race there. And oh dear. Keza won't mess with Troy. He wouldn't do anything serious, I should say that. So what's the safety car going to do now? Is anyone in the medium tires? Like, I'm wondering if maybe Percy may come to the pits there. Throw on a set of medium tyres and late in this race. The drivers at the front of the Crocodile may want to stay out than the likes of Immortal, Sam B. Green and Nameless. But anyone else around 9th or below, anyone else at the 9th or below will probably want to go on the pitch, surely. Unfortunately, I think that Boxstyle might get a bit of a talent off from the stewards on that one. Unfortunately, we did see it, which I don't think I covered up in glory there, but Boxstyle was having issues there. Nosey is unfortunately been given a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. He's been very quick around this circuit, but unfortunately been too quick in the pit lane, and he's got. What's that? That's intermediate tyres. Nosey's on intermediate tyres. Hey, goodness me, if we got rain here in the desert, golly gosh, we had awful rain, didn't we, on Thursday, or Wednesday, I think it was, when they first got to Las Vegas in the real world of Formula 1. But those intermediate tyres, I was not expecting, as Boxstyle has said the worst track ever, as unfortunately Boxstyle race said, I think the Boxstyle had some issues. He was damaged, wasn't he? And was damaged there because I think there were some issues, wasn't it? Because he was off the pace in the back of the Crocodile there. But Morsel currently leading the way at the moment. So the driver's at pit lane was Cam. He's gone on the softs. Tango is on mediums. Knowlesy on intermediate tyres. Mr. Raging Ball has gone back onto the hards, which I assume he'll go back onto the mediums, I think, in the not too distant future. Safety car's back out then. So we had a very clean opening stages to this race, but we've had a safety car now which has proceeded the last several laps or so. Hopefully we'll have less safety cars for the end of this race. We've only got 25 laps around here. It's a very long circuit. I think it's the second longest in the on the F1 calendar beyond Spa, if I'm not very much mistaken there. Got to pit again then. No, you'll swap next lap, Sean, to get rid of the pen. He's saving tyres there, Nauseous, and that is why he's got 100 race cars. And he's not looking up in the sky, even though it's a very dark sky. It's a black sky because we're at night here, and he's not expecting rain. So that is why Nosey there's on the intermediate tyres there. Albeit, bring back the groove era in Formula 1. Actually, don't do that because I think there's less overtaking. I don't know why, but I am in love with F1 in the groove era. That's really the groove tyre era. I don't mean they was getting groovy. They might have been in the 60s, but I was on about the groove tyre era from 98 to 2008 then. I don't know why, I just love the groove tyre era, I'm not sure. Anyway then, as Nosey will back into the pits now. Safety car has stayed out then, so as we've also got a driver in front of us in the pits. We've got a couple of drivers in the pits. Percy is Mumford in the pits, I should say. And also we got the Aston Martin. We got 2 Aston Martins in the pits. And Cam is not going to be too thrilled to see his teammate in the pits. But into the pits now comes Mumford. And on to medium tyres now. Mumford is hopefully for the end of the race. But we've had a lot of issues so far in this race. Soft tyres again there for Cam then. So Cam is concerned about the wear of those tyres. And Knowlesy back on the medium zone. So that's more like it then. As we've also got Mr. Raging Bull on the soft tyres as well. So 2 drivers on the soft of Cam and Mr. Raging Bull. Everyone else is on the medium tyres. Apart from Sonat, Hings, Percy, Kaz, 9-lap road hards, Nameless 6-lap road medium, so with B Green and Immortal 6 laps as well. As you can see, lovely shot here from the sphere again. Of course, I wish we could put some passes. I could have done something. Bridgestone versus Michelin, well, air was elite. Pillar to say, amen to that. Then just do not watch the 2005 United States Grand Prix. I am one of those Santos that sat all the way through, but for some reason I was very intrigued in that race. I don't know why. I had a weird fascination about that race. I don't know. To be honest, I was sitting there in the build-up, listening to it all go on. I think it was Jim Rosenthal, wasn't it? Rosenthal, or was it Rosenthal? I've always called him Rosenthal, but I've heard someone else say Rosenthal lately, so it might be Jim Rosenthal. Whatever. Him and Mark Blundell was talking about this, and I was just expecting them to just like clean it up kind of thing and get it sorted, but I can't believe we only had a 6-car race. But that absolutely, yeah, Michelin era, 2001 to 2006, that was sublime, wasn't it? Of course, I think that race really damaged Michelin's rep, and they've not been in F1 since 2006, unfortunately. Definitely, I love that era is definitely the era I love. And for some reason, of course, in 2005, they weren't allowed to make any pit stops either back in that era. And for some reason, I don't know why, but 2005 is a soft spot for me in Formula 1. I don't know why. I just enjoyed the season. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? I've been enjoying this race as well. Goodness me, it's been fantastic. Cam to P3, says Mark Smith. Let's hope so. The cars sounded good. The groove tyres were not groovy then. The cars did sound pretty immense as well, didn't they? Let's go! Here we go then. Look at this as Keza having a look at Troy. Then Troy, the former world champion, gonna have to get defensive. And it's too much. Not quite though. As they are all fine and dandy. I think that as they go through turn 1 and turn 2. I think it's a double apex turn there. Both Ferrari 6th and 7th. This is beautiful for Ferrari. Not so good for the Alpine team now. As Cam is through, passes Mumford, his teammate, and up into 14th position now. Tango is just in front of us as well. Having a sniff at Cooper's. Great drive from the Ferrari. Can they keep it going? Then they're on the perfect tyre. They're on the optimum tyre here. And who's that? That's Kaz off the circuit. He spun the car. I'm not sure we need a helping hand there, but he's down into 17th position there. And that is a bad day at the offensive front for the McLaren team there. And who's that? Saw that scampering off the circuit there. And Cam, damage there. And then saw that there. Oh goodness me. And goodness gracious me. Then I'm wondering if they're struggling on the to heat up these tires potentially. Let me take a look at this. Did Sonat have an issue coming to the wall? We're on board Sonat there, so I'm having a look anyway. And I think he might have got nerfed into the wall there slightly. I'm not sure about that. Goodness gracious me. Yes, there's love if you want love, like Sonat my love. Come on, Troy, says Slayer. Yo, Mushroom and yo, Sean, then stop Jake. As unfortunately, Serious Russian has given the dreaded commentator's curse out. Not the commentators, the commentator's curse out. Sonat down in 17th position. Nosy now in 13th position and passes Mumford. Gap in the front, it's a 10th second, but here comes Troy now. Troy would love to win the race, and we'd love to be the first Grand Prix winner of Las Vegas. But he's going for it. He's having a look into turn 1. Yes, he's done it. He passes the motor. But can a motor go above and under? He's giving it a go, you know. And I'm wondering now, here is the question now. A motor's got harder tyres on, and I think that he's going to be able to hang on to Troy, and potentially repass him later on. But Troy leads, and Kez is going to come out of the outside, and Cam is through, passing Chazza. There he goes, and Cam and Chaz are now alone for 12th. But is Chaz going to have a sniff? Not quite. Down into 5. Don't know. I'm lost. My word there. Here's Nicholas and Percy. Now, oh my goodness, he's up in the 5th position there, this man is. He just comes out of nowhere like an RKO. Magnificent stuff indeed. Cold tires on great here. Easy to stay out. Break yourself and lose it on restarts. And I typed it after he crashed, I swear. Such low grip circuit as Cam has got a 5-second penalty then for cutting the chicane. He's right near the back of the field then. Ferrari is all over the back of the Mercedes then. Goodness me, a flashback from 2004. 15 now, 16. I'll get the years right eventually. Tango, and there's Tango, Cam, and Jay Hings is also in the percent. Oh my word there. I'm going to contact. Oh my goodness gracious me, gentlemen. A bit of decorum down that back straight. My word. No DRS yet, and no DRS yet. Which I think I might be thanking our lucky stars for. Where is he? Look at that Alfie. He's coming through. He's having a look. And goodness me. And the Tango has to back out of it. Whoa, a new car. Someone's going to the wall. And I think that was Jay Hings there. I'm not sure we had an issue there. Although there's a Ferrari in the pits as well. Although it's Champions, that's not good news for the Ferrari team. Champ's got a 5-second penalty. He's going to be furious with that, isn't he? Oh my word. Now, what are the Williams team going to do then? So, Percy at the back of this crocodile, Immortals at the front then. Lap 17 of this race. I've just dribbled everywhere. That's not good. Goodness me. As Jay Hings in the pits. Did he get on the power and just start to swerve, then, you reckon? And did he have a helping hand then? There's an Aston Martin, who's Mumford then passes Chaza. 0-11 finish then. Goodness me. This has been an incredible race so far, hasn't it? Oh, and look at that. Just, I think that's what a lot of drivers do, you know. To get on the loud pedal and then just swapping in to go into the barrier. Coupe. Oh, that's new. That's Cam. He's having his 7th position now. That would be good news for Aston Martin. There's Troy. There's Immortal. Followed by Keza. Followed by the Haas driver of Sandy Green. Percy. Nameless Cam. Followed by Cooper. Tango and Nosey completing the top 10 run. It's a top 10 that scores points in this one. Then Cam is now starting to really fire up those soft tyres, and he is flying in the Aston Martin. My goodness gracious me. Cam will get a podium then. You could get for 3 buses down there and still bang wheels. And Sean's voice out of the race is going to be gone then. Oh my word. And Cam now up into 6th position then. They've also got Immortals out into 3rd position then, because Kez is out in his 2nd position. Kez has never won a Grand Prix. Percy's having the 4th position as well, the world champion. Tango is through. Passes Coupe then into the cul-de-sac of 14, 15 and 16. Magnificent stuff. Absolutely incredible. Great driving. Great job on what has been a very challenging race so far. The top 5 have condensed now. They're all within a second. There's Cam. He is out flying. And Tango! He's going on the inside. Has he got some run? Yes, he has. The Nameless on the inside. Nameless on the inside. Then he is big. He is getting himself just about enough space. Tango's getting himself some space, but he's harvesting now. And here comes Nameless, and he's going this way. And now he's on the outside. Then down into turn 5. He's got back past Mega Driving. I love it. Coop now into 9th as well. Passes Nosey, or retakes Nosey, I should say. But Tango has had a great run now, coming into the sphere section, and I'm sweating buckets. And now Tango's through. Is he? Yes. No, he isn't. And Kaz is out of the race. And Kaz out of the race on the safety car. He's gone straight on it, turn 5, and that is a safety car. 3rd win of the race then. So, absolutely incredible stuff indeed then. And safety car for Kaz as oh dear, and going into the tech for that. That's the McLaren out of the race. 4 cars out of this one so far. It has been a brutal race indeed. Now what are the drivers going to do? Are they going to come into the pits and give a track position? Because it looks like that you can still, with track position loss, you can still, it's all about getting those tires up. But remember what Slayer said. Was it Slayer? Oh, I can't remember who it was, to be honest. I think it was Slayer, wasn't it? Who said about firing up those tyres, potentially you do not want to have cold tyres, do you? Troy is in the pits. In the pits is Keza. Yes, here they come now then. So here they come. Keza, Immortal. Percy is hanging back there, of course, so long as you decide you don't go hang back too much. So I think it's 10 car lengths, isn't it? You should be okay. So then Troy's on soft tyres, and they former world champion, and the world champion from season 8 then is onto the soft tyres now. Mr. Raging Bull has had a collision with Chaza into the pits. Has anyone stayed out? Percy into the pits now, and he's going to lose time here. But Percy, I must say, he just feels like he's going back every 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And Cam is inside. Oh no! Sam B. Green there! He's got to reverse quickly to get disqualified. But Sam B. Green, his incredible race has come to nothing there. Gerhard Berger in 1993 came out the pits and unfortunately crashed himself out of the race in Portugal, I think it was. Sam B. Green is not dumping as bad as that, but he has damaged his Haas car, but at least he's still in the race. Chapper's in the pits, Hings in the pits, Sonat in the pits as well. Cam got 4 laps for those soft drops up, and safety car safe. Sean's voice said box. All go soft serves first. Soft, fresh rubber is the key. Much have been saying there. So Mike, yes, they're all on soft tires now. I'm going to be honest. I feel absolutely devastated for Sam. What an incredible driving speed. He's been in the top 4 for all this race, and he has been fighting tooth and nail with the top 4. He's had a chance to maybe win his second Grand Prix of his career here tonight. He has done everything right, and then issues coming out of the pit lane. It is tire warm up again, and unfortunately Sam Green is lovely helmet as well. He deserved more than that just because of his helmet alone. And that is an absolute devastating blow for Sam B. Green, for himself and the Haas team. The second Haas, Sonat is in 16th position, but Sam B. Green has been flying the flag for the Haas team tonight. And car 8 then, which is synonymous with Roman Grosjean, has now been taken over by Sam B. Green. And unfortunately, Sam has had an issue coming out of the pit lane as well. But even the legendary Gerhard Berger has done that as well. So no shame in that. Well, of course, what is the bigger shame is having troubles coming into the pit lane as well. Of course, which Favre knows all too well as he crashed coming into the pit lane in Australia one year. And so did Welsh Maldonado in Spain. And of course, the legendary David Coulthard as well, one of the greatest drivers in all time history of Formula 1, with 13 race wins under his belt. Was it 12? Into the pits comes Mr. Raging Bull with a 5-second penalty. So he's got a free pit stop in essence. And Jay Hings, oh no, Jay Hings, that is not good. So I think the same car being in this lap then. What tyres has Sam B. Green got then? I think there's medium tyres in one pit stop. It's medium tyres for the Haas car. That's not ideal. And he's also changing the nose cone as well for Sam B. Green then, as he is now going to come on the pits. So Jay Hings are coming in the pits. Sonat's also in the pits as well. There's Haas have had to queue up there. Sonat back in the pits now, as he is also serving a 5-second penalty. Is it? He is now. Or was that just the team getting back into position there? Potentially. Sam B. Green down in 15th position. Both Haas drivers out on their home circuit. The Haas team is, along with the other two, as we've heard at the start of the broadcast, so we've got 3 United States Grand Prix this season, and we will have next season as well, I think. Marky. Mark, 5 quickest drivers in the top 5 now. It's going to get juicy. Double stat pain, I know that being. David is the GOAT then. 1 or 2 laps of DRS. The DRS will make things interesting. That's saying. David Coulthard is the GOAT then. Wondering the same thing, Formula Slayer was saying. Oh, we've got 5 laps of this. Incredible stuff indeed. And wow, what a race this has been then. Unfortunately, I'm going to have a shower now because I'm sweating myself. I had one before the start of the stream, just to prepare myself. But unfortunately, everyone will have full battery as well. That's not what I was going to say. So we've got Driver of the Day vote, but I must say that Driver of the Day then is Keza Percy Troye, and I think that whoever wins this race will probably deserve Driver of the Day as well, personally. Let's see how this one transpires. We've got 5 laps. Safety car should be in then in this lap. I won't be back racing them for one more time then, I hope. Because my goodness gracious me. By the way, thank you very much for tuning in tonight and getting up your Sundays. This has been one of the higher viewed streams we've had in a long time, so appreciate that very muchly indeed. Safety car is in this lap, but I'm a little concerned about that because remember last time safety car was in, so we're in so late. It had issues, didn't it? There, so we'll find out. We'll find out how this one transpires. But hopefully the safety car comes in and parks at the end there. We'll find out then. And burn baby burn. Sarah versus saying then Disco Inferno. Let's get going, and here we go. Then start going down through one. There's Bertman, and they're still parking in the pit lane, so he should be okay. Keza second, a Mortal in third position, Cam in fourth, Percy all over the gearbox of Cam then. Jay Hings is past Chappers and Percy on the inside of Cam now. It is all very much said battery. Who's got the pace? Percy is coming out of, he's going for it down the inside of the Aston Martin. Passes Cam and moves up in 2. Oh my goodness me, and almost contact. Cam is still giving up though, is he? And goodness gracious me, Cam that is not having any of it. Back up the inside, Percy on the inside to the sphere section as well. They're going wheel to wheel, then the champion and the challenger is in. Goodness gracious me, give me more of that. That's fantastic. And now they're going side by side once again. And now this time the person's got the job done. What an incredible bit of racing there between those 2 drivers. Megas indeed that as a big break and put that onto. Oh, I love that camera shot. Fantastic. Something you can almost reach out and touch the cars. Oh wow! And Keza now, who is got a slipstream. He's got slipstream here. Slipstream here. Kessel takes the lead of the United States. Nobody in Las Vegas Grand Prix. He cuts across trials and goes down the Las Vegas Strip again. And he's having a look then, but Kessel leads the United States as Las Vegas. Contact between Cam and Percy. Oh goodness me! And I think that Cam was getting. I think that it was quite feisty. I was loving it, but I think that was a bit beyond the limit then potentially. Cooper up into fourth. Magnificent stuff. They just flying passes as well, and that contact may have cost Cam and Percy a chance for the race win here. Whoa! It's contact. Was that contact again? I'm not sure. Where he's looking for it. Chance has now dropped down into 8th position. Or he knows he's back up into 7th now. Passes the Alfa Romeo. Percy now right behind Cam again. Then no DRS be available at the end of this lap. Oh my goodness gracious me! Going down into turn 5, and here they come. Then they're all Sam B. Green's back in the pits, and Troy is 2nd position, but Keza on course and to win. Kez is on course to potentially win his first Grand Prix, but I'm not getting too excited yet. Then, of course, that would be our 6th newest Grand Prix winner in gold this season. No, 4th newest Grand Prix winner in gold this season. Incredible, then. That's the most newest winners we've had in a very long time in ALR. What an incredible season it has been. Then look at this gaggle of cars, and Nolte then on his 100th start. The 3 Grand Prix wins, and then who's that? That's someone on the outside, and he's got him. Oh my goodness me! How did Sonak slow that car down? Is beyond me. Look, Kez is gone. Troy, who is now going to have to get defensive, isn't he here? And then Cam is all over the back of Coop, and there's Coop. Then he's driving superbly well tonight, Coop is. And he is my personal driver today in the Friday. And this is good. This is a golden points now. Troy has just about kept the Williams at bay. Then down into the big stop again. And Cam back up in the 4th position. Coop 5th. Percy in 6th position. And Chance is 7th. 8th is Tango. 9th is Mumford. 10th position is Nameless. And Nolte just outside the points 11th position. And then we've got Sonado. Jay Hings. DRS now been enabled. This is where the fun is really starts to get. Look at that. Keza has, I thought the Percy just went in there and slammed door shot on Coop. He has gone for the switch around. Percy now, of course, he has got to challenge 4th position and potentially 3rd if he can get there. But I think they got 2-second buffer now. Here comes Coop then driving superbly well. His best result in his LR career has been 6th in the Ferrari. Can he get up into 5th at the moment? Not quite that. Mumford, he's driving superbly well in 8th position. That's great driving from Mumford. Passes Tango, who has been in the championship fight in silver for most of the season. Looking forward to see what he can do in gold next season as a full-time competitor. Who's out the inside there? Nameless on foot, tagged the back of Tango then. But goodness me, look how close they're getting through the sphere section as well. Lap 23 out of 25 here in this one. My word there. And goodness gracious me, I've got a sweat patch there on my poof now. That's terrible. But let's see what Keza can do. Hopefully it's not as terrible as Keza then, who's going to be looking over the back now and seeing if he can get out of that DRS range. He is not out of DRS range. So detection zone is up now. And look at this. Here they come then, flying past it out. Troy's got DRS, and Moles has got DRS as well. They're all condensing down on each other. Here's Chazza now all over the back, and Chazza has gone a very solid race, and he's gone to the radar for most of it, but now all of a sudden he's over to 6th position, the top 3, as you were, status quo. Percy's having a look then on the inside of Cam. No dice the one then, Percy a bit too far back, but I think he's got himself in position for maybe the next lap, and there they come then. It's got very feisty between those 2 drivers so far, hasn't it? In this way now, I'll keep an eye on your comments, ladies and gents, but it's going to be very difficult. Oh, Coop is coming back on the inside. Oh my word! And how they overtake him through turn 17 is beyond me. Coop up the inside and passes Chazza. Chazza's been run out wide. Then Coop there getting brutal then. But this is for all the marbles. This is for 8 points, and this is important for the Ferrari team as well. And so Coop is definitely going to get his elbows out now. Mumford all over the back of a Tango. Then there's a replay here. Goodness me, can I get a rewind? Here is he down into turn 5, and Sam Green got the pass on the race, and Tango's going to be that's destroyed. That's contact, and he's in the wall then. Where's Nosey? He's dropped all the way down the order, so something's gone wrong with Nosey there, and Tango has lost the whole of the front wing, and he's going to have to get out of the way somehow, but they're all going to Constantina now into the sphere section at the Alpine. Now a shame there for Tango. Very well, been a challenger race, and who's up the inside there? That's Mr. Raging Bull. He is up into 11th position now. There is opportunity for points, and Sonat, who was in last position then for for when that final restart happened. And show the top three, shorty. I'm doing it now. And there they are. And Keza leads. And second is Immortal. He passes Troy. And they're going up there. And Immortal's going for the lead. And there's yellow flags in the background. And Immortal leads. Troy is in second position. It's a big stop lap 24. One more lap to go. Has Keza. Can Keza then get back at them then with just one more lap now in this race then? And there's Percy, there's Cam, then we got Coop, followed by Chaz, and then we got Nameless, Mumford, and Sonat, then 8th, 9th, 10th. Tango's still out there at the moment there with no wing there in the Alpine, unfortunately for Tango. There's the gap at the front, and less than 4/10 of a second now between Troy and Mumford. Between Troy and Immortal and Keza. Keza's never won a race, and Immortal's won one race. Troy, a multiple race winner and a world champion as well. Goodness gracious me. They're down the first DRS straight there. And Immortal's got a decent gap now. Actually, look at the background. There's Cam, 3 seconds back, and there's Percy, also the position as well. Jay Higgs has dropped down the order, unfortunately. I think that Jay Higgs is not going to get any points down. Knowlesy is all over the back of Chappard as well. One more lap, then this is going to be all or nothing now. This is for all of the marbles. And what are the ERS levels? Then let's get telemetry up. There they are. It is at 44% for Troy, 41% for Keza, 34% there for Immortal. My goodness gracious me. This is going to be an absolute end. Lap's end. Look, Immortal's out of DRS range. That is crucial. Where's the detection point? It's just coming out this turn here. And Immortal's out of DRS range of Troy. He's had a superb final lap here. And that is what Immortal wants. And he's on course then to win his second Grand Prix of his career. That is important there. What a lap from Immortal. But he has got no more ERS left, and he has drained it all on that lap then, and he didn't get DRS. Look in the background is Percy. Percy is over to 4th position there. Immortal, then Troy, then Keza, and Percy is through over to 4th position now. And Immortal is coming out to the final turn. And Immortal is going to win his second race of his career. Immortal wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix. What an incredible race that is. What a mega race. And Troy is second. Keza in 3rd position. Percy, a brilliant drive in 4th with Cam 5th. And, well, Knowlesy out of the race on the final lap. And oh gosh, there he's completely damaged the car. Chappers gets 11th there. And Sonat on his return there. Mumford, great 8th position there as well. So good stuff for Mumford for tomorrow. Immortal, his second race win of his career in ALR. Magnificent stuff indeed. Troy in second. Keza in 3rd position. Percy in 4th. That's the first time he's been off the podium in a very long time. Knowlesy out of the race on his 100th race start. What a shame there for Knowlesy. What an incredible end that was. And I think Sam Green will get the fastest up as well, down in 15th position. But what could have been there? What a drive for Immortal. His second pole position tonight. His second Grand Prix win as well. Mega stuff indeed. And, well, that was a good Grand Prix, wasn't it? And there's Immortal. Oh, goodness me. It's not only his teammates' tires levitating tonight, it's also Immortal as well. Incredible stuff tonight. Absolutely superhuman for Immortal. Fantastic stuff indeed. And, wow. As the bubbly is being sprayed on the podium. And whilst that's going on, let's take a final look at the classification, shall we, from this mega United States Grand Prix. No, Las Vegas Grand Prix, goodness gracious me. Immortal, his second race win of his career, and superbly stuff indeed. That Mercedes then has outscored McLaren by 18 points then, which means that they are still in the fight for that that second in the constructors. But I don't think either team really cares about it too much, but I certainly do. Keza could have won his first Grand Prix today, but a great podium there for Keza. Percy in 4th position, not happy at the end of the straight there. Cam in 5th position, Coop as in soup, great driving 6th, he's my driver of the day. 7th is Chaza with Mumford 8th, 9th position Sonat, 10th is Nameless, actually Mercedes, they get a point there. No, they got 2, sorry. No, they got 19. Chappers 11th, Tango in 12th, 13th is Mr. Rage, 14th Hings, 15th Sam B. Green. Retirements was Knowlesy, Kaz, Box and Craig are retired from the where are we? The Las Vegas Grand Prix. And Troy, I haven't spoke to you in many moons then, but what a drive it's been for you today. And what could have been a race win here for the first time in Las Vegas then, but how difficult was that race then? It seemed like tyres was a major factor today.
Yeah, man, it was a very difficult race. It was a lot of focus on especially tires and as well as ERS, I guess, since it's mainly straights. Uh, I started SOS, which wasn't even the plan. The game accidentally put me on them. But yeah, it worked out in the end. And yeah, it was a good, fun battle towards the end. I've heard it was a bit of chaos behind us, but for the guys in the front at least, I enjoyed it and it was good, clean racing. And yeah, we'll see. I think I might have a chance on the win because there is one thing I'm going to report. But then again, you know what I think of the stewards and what they think of me. So we'll see until stewards reports are out.
Oh, goodness me. Do you want to expand more on that report if you could then? Because I might have missed it on the stream then. Was it between yourself and Immortal?
Yeah, or not really between us two. It was more of him like under that first safety car. It was I don't know. First of all, if I don't know if you're allowed to cut the white line, and yeah, second of all, it wasn't a cut over the white line. It was more of a cut over the track, more or less. So yeah, the first safety car where I think I was in P4 or something. Then obviously Percy and I think it was Jay Hings. They got stuck behind the safety car because they had already passed the pits, and obviously Immortal had done that as well because he was in front of them. But somehow I saw him in front of me in the pits anyway somehow. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm still happy with the podium. So.
And of course, this season overall has been a very disappointing season. Disappointing season for you. I hate to bring it up, but it's been a strong drive today. Do you? What is going to motivate you going into the final race of the season? Do you want to get that win to start to have a good build for season 10? And do you think that you can come back challenging Percy for next season?
Um, Honestly, win or not, last race I don't really care. For this race, when I came into it, I've mixed a bit with the settings and everything, with the steering ratio and everything. So it's more of like trying to find something that could bring me more pace because it's gonna take a while before I get up to pace and become as competitive as I was the last season. So for the remainder of this season, I'm not really fighting for anything. I think I've got my P3 secured in championship as well. So maybe even possibly a P2 after Boxel DNF today. So we'll see. But mostly I'm just trying to experiment a bit going into next season to have a chance of even fighting for it. But so far the game hasn't really suited me at all.
But congratulations on your pose, Nato Troy. Fantastic stuff indeed. A great drive to second position, and what is a very hard fought podium as well. And that is going to be it then for tonight. Then, goodness me, I am sweatier than a sweaty pig. I'm sweatier than how I normally sweat when I'm next to a salad bar. That is going to be it for today. Thank you very much. Then there's a lot of I think there's a lot of controversy though, by the sounds of it from from some of the super subs in here tonight. So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? We'll leave that to the stewards. And tomorrow night it is going to be silver. Of course, Brabant has already clinched the championship as well, but there's the Constructors' Championship still very much up to play for. And do not forget Bronze then. And the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship is still on the line. I cannot wait for that then. It's going to be superb stuff then. Join us tomorrow night. Knowles is going to take you through the action